Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk about hammocks. When I was 17, I got this book, 24 Plus Ways to Use Your Hammock in the Fields, written by a Green Beret. Hammocks, surprisingly, have many uses that most people don't think about when you think about a hammock. Hunting, fishing, camouflage, trapping, carrying your gear, stowing food away from predators. It can easily be fashioned into a stretcher for evacuating a casualty, or used to carry an animal fresh from the hunt. And of course, getting a great night's sleep off the forest floor, even in mountainous, swampy, or uneven terrain. In this video, I will show you how to make a hammock out of cordage. Okay, the first thing you're gonna need is a netting needle. Here's one I made out of wire. You can also carve one out of wood or bamboo like this one. I'm gonna be using this 550 paracord just to make it easier to see. I'm gonna loop it onto here and then just start winding it around the shuttle. Usually I make these out of wood. I made this one when I was in basic training because we weren't allowed to have knives and there was no wood. So I made this out of a coat hanger. This is the same one that I used to make the paracord hammock that I used over there. So once your netting shuttle is full, you're going to cut your rope off. And then I'm going to burn it so it doesn't fray. Next thing you're going to need is another piece of cordage. I'm going to use this yellow one to make it easier to see. About 6 feet long. And you're going to tie it with a square knot or whatever into a loop like this. And I'm just going to hang it over this. You can hang it over a tree branch or whatever. This makes it easy. I can adjust the height of a bamboo tripod. Right there will be easy to work with. Now I'm going to take my other string. You're going to tie a sheet bend onto this loop so it comes out of the loop. You're going to hold it here, it goes around and then back in. That's a sheet bend. From the other side it looks like that. And pretty much all this is a bunch of sheet bends. And some people use like a gauge, a netting gauge. I'm just going to be using these 3 fingers as my gauge right now. So depending on the size of the net, this is going to be about half the size. So I'm going to go in through the loop, make my little loop like that, and then I'm going to make another sheet bend. I'm going to do it again, just keep doing that. Usually do for a medium-sized hammock about 24 loops. For a really large one, like a double one, it would be like 40. Okay, now we've made 26 loops. So it's going to be a pretty good sized hammock. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and start back looping it through these loops. And then this right here, this is going to be the size of the mesh of your net. Okay, we're finishing up our second row of loops. It all just kind of looks like a big rat's nest right now, but it'll look a lot better in a minute once I get this all out. But this is how you start it. Right. Once you've done a couple loops, what we can do, take this off. Untie this knot on your loop. And come to the end and just pull the string completely out. Now what you have is bunch of loops. And what you can do now is take a pole and run it through all of these. It's easier to see the knotting. Just a series of knots. And my shuttle is almost empty, so I'm going to have to add some string to it. Okay, once you rewind your shuttle, get new string on it, now you're going to have to attach it to your net. So we're just going to use a simple square knot for that. Right over left, left over right. Get it really, really tight. And then you can keep doing what you're doing. Through. Here's our progress so far. You can see it's going to take some time to do it. Usually it takes for me anywhere from 4 to 8 hours depending on the size and how fast I'm going. But I wanted to show you how I would finish it off once I'm done. Here's one that I finished a while back. What you need to do is once you're done, you're going to take the loops and basically condense them all. So what I did here is I made longer loops of paracord, and I just took about 3 to 4 loops and stuck it through there, and then this is what's going to attach to your main rope. Let me show you on this one. This is another hammock I built a while back. This one's made of catfishing bank line, and here I just used toggles to attach it, so it's easy to take apart and use it for other purposes. But basically it's the same thing, just multiple loops going into single loops. And then right here it all attaches to one main toggle like that to make it easy to attach to your rope. You can put a carabiner here if you want, but the stick is simple and easy to do as well. Well, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and if there's a topic you'd be interested in learning about, leave it in the comments. Bye for now.